Welcome to Scale Builders Guild. Today we're going to do a quick mystery unboxing. So, you're probably wondering, what is the mystery? Well, the mystery is that I don't know what it is I'm getting. You may have noticed also that there is a slight quality improvement. I've upgraded my camera system. I'm very happy with the results, and now we're in the magic of 4K. I mean, 4K is pretty much not necessary for what we're doing here. I mean, you get to see a lot more of a cardboard box, I guess, so that's pretty cool. But generally, it's just nice to have those extra pixels, and it's going to be great for slow motion and running videos and all that really fun stuff that normally we do on the Scale Builders Guild. So, cheers to good quality stuff. Now, what could this be? It appears to be some sort of shoe box. And that's exactly what it is. This is the Altra Superior 3.0. And they're in my size. That's fantastic. I am a big fan of the Altra line. They're pretty phenomenal trail shoes. Some of you may have heard of Altra before. They are a pretty classy running shoe company. Most notably, they're used by people who are competing in ultra marathons. And now, a marathon, typical marathon, is 26.2 miles. Or for 99% of the rest of the world, 42 kilometers. What an ultra marathon is 50 miles plus. And that, to me, is a crazy amount. I could never, ever in my whole life ever attempt it. Well, let's not say that. Let's say for right. My wife is skipping. I would probably never attempt to run an ultramarathon. That said, there are a lot of really amazing athletes that can do it, and their shoe of choice is Altra. Part of my relationship with Altra started back at Axial Fest 2016. I met a very nice gentleman there who works in their marketing department, and he at the time was putting together sort of a team to bring Altra into scale radio control. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love running. I love running shoes, and I love running behind my RC. So naturally, this year at Axial Fest 2017, I'll be competing in the 5K Ultra. She's skipping again. There's a couple of different things going on here than in a typical shoe. Let's get a couple of things different about the Altra line. So first of all, you notice there's a lot of aggressive tread, and it looks like a foot. Yeah, that's cool. But more importantly is they're built for distance, and there's a couple of innovative things here that I'm a big fan of. First of all, it's the toe box. This area here looks a little bit different than a typical shoe, right? You're used to probably more of a taper here, and a bit narrower. What this does here is it actually kind of conforms to the way your foot actually spreads out when you're running. You want to have that kind of space to let your toes move freely. I find that it gives you a much stronger grip on things, allows your toes and the rest of your foot to flex around objects, especially when you're off on a trail. You're not going to have those kind of flat, perfectly level scenarios that you'd be running on. So you want to have something that's going to give you a bit more balance. And I find that really, really helps. Additionally, they have this thing called the zero drop. And what that essentially means is that your foot's going to be totally planted on the ground. You're not going to have the raised rear around the heel that a lot of shoes tend to do. And it's it's one of those things that a lot of people seem to think that the more cushioning you have in the rear, the better off you're going to be. Altra kind of bucks that trend and puts I'm pretty sure zero drop means zero drop. So there's no angle to your foot, so your heel isn't elevated and there's not more cushioning back here. A lot of people tend to run and they heel strike. You know, they're constantly putting pressure on their heel, and that's not good. You don't really want to do that. You want to try to run in such a way that you're putting equal pressure along the whole foot as you strike. So it does require you to either have familiarity with this style of running or change your style of running to meet this type of shoe. Those are the major differences. They also offer a couple other cool things. Gator Trap, this little thing here which is Velcro. They have another little thing, and I'll probably throw a picture of it here, but it's like a little socky thing that you wear over the shoe, and it goes up to about your ankle. So when you're running in the brush, you're not getting scrapes, and you're keeping yourself fairly dry in there too. This specific shoe isn't waterproof, but they do make waterproof trail shoes, and those are pretty rad. So thanks, Altra. Thanks a lot for sending these to me. I'm really super stoked. It's really cool to have a shoe company that's also super interested in radio control. I think that alone is a cool reason to support this company. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is that every trail shoe that Altra makes comes with this stone guard. And this is actually pretty cool technology. It's like a rigid, or, well, you know, more rigid plastic. And you put this in the sole of the shoe and doesn't allow things to get punctured, or, you know, like it wouldn't let a stone to go through there. It wouldn't let maybe, I'm not going to say a nail, but maybe like a tack or something and prevent that from going through and stabbing you in the foot. So that is pretty neat, and that's included with every trail shoe. So she's done now. I must be doing something wrong because these don't fit at all. Oh, you know, I'm just joking. But this is the bomber that I will be running in the Altra at Axial Fest. So, you know, try to keep up. There's also a really cool website called scaleultra.com, and you can go there to learn about all the events that are happening around North America that are sort of this combination of RC and running. I'm not as fit as I'd like to be, but I'm certainly very interested in both of those things, and I think combining those two is a really cool thing. So definitely check that out, scaleultra.com. So it's ultrarunning.com, and you can order direct through them, or I'm sure you can find their shoes at any finer sporting goods store. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you soon.